Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Yemen. Now, I did a little bit of thinking here in between episodes, and I think the main objective we have here is to try and get our budget balanced, to try and recover our manpower. And I think we're going to delete this mission now because I think it's a bit unnecessary. So we're still building a spy network. So you were doing target my own subject, so I'm going to pull you back. I think Mara is my big target here because that would allow me to declare war on Medina. If I attack Mara, ooh, that would actually get me in a war with Sind as well. Ooh, that's not ideal. Let's see, I could attack Hejaz. I could become friends with the Ottomans. Do I have here? Let me check the diplomacy thing here. Yeah, we have a spare slot. So could we talk to the Ottomans and say, hey, do you guys want to be... The Ottomans have too many diplomatic relations. Let's improve relations with the Ottomans. Ottomans, what kind of vassals do you have? You just have Wallachia. Well, if you were to incorporate them, we could do a lot of really good work together, Mr. Ottoman. Mr. Monsieur Ottoman? We could do a lot. Oh my god, the Coptic Christians are going nuts over here. We could redirect and push for Ethiopia. Let's have a look. Who are you allied with? I'm pretty sure Adal would go to war with Ethiopia. If we were to push onto Medri Bari, that would pull Ethiopia into a war. And that would give us an opportunity to maybe get Adal back their cores, which would solidify this relationship. And I would be quite happy to try and cut off Adal here. I would take like these two provinces if I could. And then I would take these three sort of... I would want to be sort of cutting... I would let them have this, but I would take like the Red Sea coast and Upper Nubia. Which involves a bunch of these provinces in here. Yeah, I'd want to take these two and then just kind of cut off Adal and let Adal own the Horn of Africa while I deal with this area. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to start fabricating on this guy. We're going to build a spy network. We're probably going to be able to get one claim, but one claim is all we need to get the war started, and then we'll be fighting Ethiopia alongside Adal. Because I don't see... We could take on Mara, but that would bring in Sind and Medina. And I think we would maybe be a good idea to start expanding across here. We also are very, 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 very close to at least getting the Renaissance spreading inside of us. Oh, yearly corruption. That's actually very painful, particularly because we're trying to balance our budget right now. Yeah, ouch. If I were to boost stability, that would actually reduce the corruption problem a lot. And it would give me a tax boost. What kind of expenses could I get rid of? Well, I guess I could get rid of these state maintenance expenses. It's just maybe too expensive. Like short term, but long term it is very valuable to do that. See what else I could invest some points into boosting my things, in which case I would want to do local development time, and I would want to wait, or local development costs, and I would want to wait until this hit a good number. I'm really upset that I lost my prosperity in here. Or did I ever have it? I lost it in here. Oh, Kerman would actually buy some condottieri. Let me have a look. Kerman. Who are you at war with? You're not going to be alive for very long. Never mind, you're fine. Although, wait. Oh, actually. How many would you buy? Let's pull back this guy. What are you doing? Improve neighbors? Yeah, I'll pull you back. Man. I don't want to lose stability here. Thankfully though, my religious unity is almost done, which means my positive stability negative effects are lessened. That's just really poorly timed. It's going to further really hurt me now in terms of my corruption. I just want to hold it stable at least. I'm tempted to buy it up. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy up. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy up a stability point here. Being at +1 for the prosperity is absolutely worth it here. So he would actually buy my whole army. How much can you afford to pay per month? So you could pay for a third of my army. So let's break off a third. 1, 2, 2, 3. So I think that's more reasonable if I talk to Kerman. .4. What if I put a leader in charge of them? I'll hire a leader. Oh my god, it's a god leader. Jesus, I rolled really good there. Let's offer you some condottieri. He'll pay 1.6 for that. He can't afford that though. So he could pay 1.1 times. So I can actually even reduce the numbers here. So let's put away one of these infantry. Would he pay for them now? Pay 1.5. He'll pay 1.3 times of their limit. I can rent at a maximum of 21 units. Okay, that's going to be good here. This is going to give me a decent chunk. So they rented out my army. It's just an opportunity for me to pick up a bit of coinage here. Ah, alright, so we have fully converted. I mean, I probably could have waited the month or two, whatever, to get the cheaper stability. I'm tempted to buy up again, but I really don't want to delay my tech anymore. Let's see if we can catch this Karakonulu. So that should have made them happy that I've participated in a war. Or in a battle, rather. Let me make sure who you're at war with. There's little green flags over here that is confusing me a little bit. I should be able to snatch up this little troop here. Ah, the Mamluks got him. Damn. The Damluks. Let's see, is there any provinces to siege? Let's siege Ganja. I mean, some people, when they do condottieri, they don't actually use them. But you know what, man? I'll let them use my troops. So the nice thing is that this is actually making us go positive in our balance right here. Let's not go in here. I don't want to burn any of my manpower if I can help it. Let's see, incorporate the Rashids into our government. I would like to do that. Manpower reserves need to recover 25 thingy would be good. I think I'm going to take the manpower reserves. The extra 10% tax modifier would be quite nice. And we're already like almost halfway anyway. And we have pretty decent manpower recovery speed. Pretty good. Ooh, big battle going on. We want to be a part of that if we can. Yes, let's be a part of this battle. There we go. Nice one. We'll siege this down. We're sieging it down on the behalf of Kerman. Although we are helping Mushasha, but it's a good excuse to get our general out there in training. You're still drilling, which is good. Right. So I think that's basically all of it. I think that's the war done, right? I mean, I think that's basically all of the terrain occupied. So we'll probably just come hang out in Harrar now. We got the we got what we wanted, really. We got a chunk of cash. We didn't have to pay for some of our army for a while. We got into a couple of battles, which netted us a bit of army tradition and prestige, I think. No? Prestige? A little bit of army tradition is fine. We're up to 50. It's a pretty damn good number to be at. Oh, I do have to pay to reinforce, though, which hurts. So it isn't necessarily just all income. Okay, I have so many of these points. I think it's worth developing some of these coffee provinces to speed this up a little bit. So what if I were to do... What if I did this 3 times? Give you a bunch more coffee in production. Are you owned by anyone? No, you're not owned by a state. That's good. Well, that would give you a bunch of coffee production. And it would speed up the rate at which you get that estate. By now it's 1 per month, which is, you know, way better. I really wanted my capital. It'll actually spread to a lot of my provinces here very, very quickly. I'm tempted to boost this coffee province as well. The regimental camp would be nice. Goods produced. I think I'm going to take the autonomy and goods produced here. Because that's going to help me get my income up. To try and deal, because I have really bad income right now. So the goods produced is going to make a big difference. Oh, there is battles to take part in. Well, let's head up there and see if we can find some. We improved relations with the Ottomans, and they will take an alliance. I'm going to take an alliance with the Ottomans here. Because that'll let me invite a scholar. The Hanafi. So this would save me 5% of my admin tech for 20 years. 5% for 50. 5% of 600 is... What's the base cost? Base cost is 600. So 5% of 105. So this would save me 30 points if I got a single tech. So if I were it would only be worth it to take that if I was getting 2 techs within the 20-year period. Which is definitely something I can do if I can get this institution spread to me. Let's see if we can pick up a few of these. I don't want my condottieri clients to be disappointed. Picking up a few of these. Grant privileges or deny privileges. I have a surplus of Diplotech right now. So I'm going to deny privileges. That'll give the Amir some more loyalty, which will keep my land maintenance down. I think I might call it diet here. That'll bring them up to really high loyalty. Let's see if we can pick up a few of these. Grab some of these little fights. That'll keep my Condottieri client a little happier. So who's still in this war? Where are all your armies? All your armies get obliterated? I can't tell. Either way, they should be happy with my little Okay, I'm thinking the transfer subject peace treaty actually here could be really nice to have. Because I might be able to get a war with the Mamluks and steal Hejaz. Which I would be 100% okay with. Although, what's their loyalty like? The Mamluks do have some vassals. Like a decent number. They have Aneza, they have Cyprus, they have this. They do have claims in here, it looks like. Oh, they're coring it. Interesting. So if I were to declare war here, what if I were to offer the Ottomans land? How much land would the Ottomans want? Ooh, I could give them these two provinces, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure the Ottomans... I could actually use the Ottomans here to go to war with the Mamluks and get Hejaz as my vassal. Now, I would want to be getting... I would want to be annexing the Rashids if I were to do that. And that's not going to happen for a while. I would have to break my relationship with Adal. I was also looking to attack over here. So the question is, do I want Hejaz as my vassal? Am I getting another Diplo slot anywhere? Diplomatic relation? How do I get another one? Can I promote my government? I need 1,000 total development to increase your government rank, and I only have 146. So that won't happen for a while. Having vassals would be really worth it, and I do have a really good diplomatic income right now, so I think I could even eat the -1, and it wouldn't be so bad for Hejaz as a vassal. How's Hormuz as a vassal? Are you trying to spread your... I don't know how to get my vassals to make claims. I wish I knew. Anyway, where's my little guy over here? So who's in this war? Would you guys ever peace out? Come on. Ooh, that's a scary number of troops. Let's not participate there. Can we do some looting? Oh, there's looting in Arbil. Let's see. Yemen loses a core on Sana'a. They would get back this province. I think I'm going to annex these guys. But if I do this, I can annex them. And if I do... So I gave them that province back. Mainly because I'm going to be annexing them soon. And I wanted the relation boost to allow that to happen. So I thought there was loot in Arbil. Can I loot with Condottieri? Oh my god, I can loot with Condottieri. That is amazing. So I guess I need to, like... Where's the fortress here? Oh, it needs to go to Yerevan, I guess. Are you going to... Uh-oh. This isn't what I meant to do. I just wiped out my army. Fuck. I was on too high a speed and I clicked incorrectly. So that's like my first major mistake this campaign, I think. Well, let's get back our units. That's an expensive mistake in terms of manpower and stuff. That kind of puts us back actually a couple of years in terms of manpower recovery. It's really painful. I could invest in a technology. I don't think I will. Institution. So close. In fact. Okay, the institution now exists in here. And it's spreading. So let's take the edict for advancement. Let's have a look. How much do we need? We only have half as much as we need. So it needs to spread a little bit more before we can embrace it at a reasonable price. Yeah, I kind of made a big mistake there. It's not the end of the world. It hurts though. It really does hurt to lose lose 4K troops like that. We'll have to be more careful in future. Yes, I will take a royal marriage with the Ottomans. So I think the plan is to maybe try and declare war on the Mamluks. I think the plan is to maybe try and declare war on the Mamluks and see if we can take Hejaz off them. Although I think I will go for this war down here in Medri Bari. Depending. It all depends on what happens at the turn of the century. It depends on if the new age triggers early, then we'll have to kind of negotiate things. Carefully in terms of what we do. I feel like the institution penalty should maybe scale based on how much thingies are happening, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably going to try and embrace this. In fact, I'm tempted to take out a loan and to debase my currency. Do one of each and get it embraced and then get these texts done. In fact, you know what? I think that's actually worth it. If I do a double corruption here, let's see, what does corruption do? I'm going to take a double corruption here and then embrace. How many months until this will be done? Yeah, I think we're just going to embrace early. So I will lose 66 points here, but I think that's actually worth it to lose. So what if I just were to boost my cap a point? And then I shouldn't lose at all. Yeah. So we'll embrace this. Our tech cost fell down. We can take naval ambitions. We can take Renaissance thought. Nice. So we got the institution embraced, so it's going to start spreading through us very, very rapidly. I can see. Oh, look at that. That's very quick indeed. So I think I could even turn off these embracement edicts. It takes a while before I can turn that off, actually. But either way, Hanafi Scholar. So let's see, you're still Desirous of liberty. Now, I could spend 20 prestige here. How long until we get ICTA taxing again? 6 years away. Okay, I think it's worth it to blast them here. Well, how long would we have to wait? It's ticking down at point... They're 4 over. Let's see, right, so they're 4 over, which means it's ticking down at 0.4 divided by 0.2 is we'd have to wait like a year and a half. You know what? I think it's actually worth it to just wait for that to tick down before we annex them. I think I was going to keep them, but now that I have the potential to get a bigger vassal. Ah, surf exploitation, another 10% goods produced modifier. That's really good, actually. I haven't looked at my trade map mode for a while now, and we're starting to get like trade income in certain places. So are we pulling trade power up? Let me see here. Yeah, we're pulling trade power away. What if I were to collect from here instead? How much would I earn? We wouldn't earn much at all, so maybe I'll move you. Where can I reach? I can't really reach anywhere. I can reach here, but that can only this can only transfer onwards. This way. I mean, earning 0.1 ducat per month is better than what I was doing, I think. Unless I was getting benefits from transferring. Let me see. What does my income from here go up? We'll let the month tick over. Okay, it actually is better to transfer, because I think I'm getting like a trade transfer back upstream or something. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure, to be honest, though. The whole trade system, it's a little bit odd and weird to me. Okay, so we do need to pick this idea. I don't think maritime ideas serves us too well here. I think I'm tempted to go for economic ideas so that we just have like really good income levels. In particular, this land maintenance modifier here. The tax modifier is really nice. The construction cost is really nice. The inflation reduction is really nice. The interest is really nice. The autonomy is nice. All of these things are really, really good. But we're gonna be struggling for tech, so I feel like innovative ideas, particularly for prestige, is going to be really useful, because the higher your prestige is, the easier it is to embrace institutions, and this has a tech cost built into it, and an institution embrace cost. It would make my advisors easier. It would make spending. The war exhaustion is really, really good. And the advisor costs is incredible too. So I feel like innovative ideas is a really good one to take if you're trying to stay caught up as like a nation that's not going to be a center of institutions. But the opportunity cost of, for example, taking like trade ideas would be really, really good. Would get me more merchants. Diplomatic ideas would be also incredible, because of the Diplotech reduction. When do we get the next idea? It'll be at 10. So I think I kind of like the idea of taking as many tech cost reduction things as I can. For example, there's the just general scientific revolution over here. There's also the diplomatic corps here that'll give you 10% off Diplotechs. So that's sort of something I'm tempted by. Having Diplotech, getting an extra diplomat, an extra diplomatic relation, reducing war exhaustion, improve relations, diplomatic reputations. Like, this is all really, really good stuff. Particularly being able to break certain arrangements in terms of stability. without suffering is quite good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down the innovative idea line, and I want to rush, not necessarily rush this, but I want to get this in a timely fashion. But I think I'm going to hold off on choosing that until I actually, I'm at a point where I have like a big surplus that I want to make a decision with. We're going to be able to get a good Diplotech boost here. And we can promote another culture as a result. So, and we can study technology in the next Diplotech. So that's one we are definitely going to want to pick up. We're ahead of time now as well, which is quite nice. So that's 20 years of yearly trade efficiency and a corruption reduction. I think I'm going to root out... No, you know what? I'm not going to root out too hard. I'll spend like 0.26 ducats. I'll root out 0.01. Or 0.1, I think, is a reasonable amount to be rooting out here. Oh, that went up. I think my income went up here. Yes, I think getting the inflation is totally worth it. So we managed to sling ourselves up into actually a position where we're one of the top techs in the world right now. Which is, I think we've managed that pretty well, considering we've also been expanding pretty aggressively, I would say. Which, usually doesn't work out so well for you. Let's see, a royal marriage from the Rashids. Yes, so how is your liberty? Okay, I'm going to pull back this guy. Oh my god, he's going to take 61 days to get here. And we'll start the annexation. I'll probably annex Rashids, and then I'll wrap up this episode. It's probably about time we declared war on the Medri Bari. So if I were to start this war, Adal would come. See, how many trust do I have with you? I have plenty of favors. Hormuz is going up now, that's good. So I think I'm going to be taking a bit of trust here with Adal. But keep our favors nice and high though. So, I think it's time that we woke up our army. I think we're going to put this new guy in charge who has one less fire but one more shock. And I think shock is more important early game. We'll get that in there. Now we do need to check tech levels. Okay, he has tech 8, which is not good. That is a lot of cavalry shock and infantry fire, but it is only cavalry shock. So let's get military access with our ally here. Ask for military access. I'm going to tell them to prepare for war. I'm going to start annexing this vassal. I'm going to pull back this guy. We can cross over into their territory, and we'll get the war declared on Ethiopia here. Now, out of curiosity, how many boats can I have? I have up to force limit and up to force limit. I would love to have a cannon, but I don't think that's really viable for me right now. So, let's get the war declared over here. We have a claim. That's the claim we want to press. Adal will answer. The Ottomans won't answer, which is totally fine. It's a really far away war. So we have the war declared. We have a vassal in the process of being annexed. And this is basically like me... Our manpower reserves did fail to recover, but that's fine. This is basically me, what I'm doing here is I'm basically setting up things for me to do when I come back in the next episode. So, Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's kind of like, you ever like working on a job and you have trouble sometimes getting started to your day, so you'll leave like a job for yourself to get started on the next day. It's kind of like what I'm doing here, except for Let's Playing. So I've got a war to take care of with Ethiopia and Medribari. And probably after I steal a chunk of land in here, I might just take like a couple of provinces and then kind of take these 2 provinces maybe just to get started with, and then give back Adal some of their own provinces, and then maybe I'll push up and try to take on the Mamluks with the help of the Ottomans. I think we could form a very powerful empire, possibly even one that could challenge the Ottomans. It's going to be a process though. I think it's going relatively well. Anyway, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that though, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!